Hello, and welcome to another Reuters Impact discussion. I'm Liam Dowd, Sustainability Lead at Reuters Professional, and joining me today is Heikki Vepsäläinen, the Division President of Large Motors and Generators at ABB. Welcome, Heikki.
Liam, good to be here today. Thank you.
It's great to have you here. We're going to dive straight into the questions, and one is I want to maybe kick off with is last month, May 2024, it was the hottest May on record. And it's a 12th consecutive month where we've seen global average temperatures succeed the previous record for that corresponding month. And only a few days ago, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said we're on the highway to climate hell. Stark words. And unfortunately, a couple of months previous to that, the UN published a report that gave, I suppose, real impactful message around the next 2 years being critical to us saving the planet. So it's obvious that urgent action is required to help address the climate emergency, and we need all stakeholders to show leadership. So in your opinion, why is it critically important for the private sector to lead on this action whilst also navigating the challenges of business success?
Liam, first of all, we all feel and see the climate change around us. And talking about those monthly record high temperatures, we need to stop the trend. And the way to stop the trend is actually to reduce the carbon emissions of the world. And if we follow the International Energy Agency, they state that focusing on energy efficiency, we have an opportunity, or we could reduce carbon emissions 40% by 2050. But we need proactive approach from regulatory authorities. Companies need to collaborate, industries need to collaborate. ABB is well positioned to help the industries and our customers. So ABB's purpose is to enable sustainable, resource-efficient future with our technology leadership in electrification and automation. So this actually means we help our customers to increase their process efficiency, to cut their energy bills, and at the same time to reduce their carbon emissions.
Thank you. And you touched upon energy efficiency there. You'll be keenly aware that at COP28 we saw several announcements that gave clarity to the energy transition, and the doubling of energy efficiency by 2030 was one of the key goals. But during the final concluding remarks by the COP28 president, the Sultan Al Jaber, he remarked that small focus should be applied to the goals, but a lot more focus should be given to the investments, the action that we need to see now to help achieve those goals. So, in your perspective, is there a clear to-do list for industry to help achieve doubling of energy efficiency by 2030, and maybe particularly specifically your sector?
Well, many things are moving the right direction as stated on this COP28. But there's also areas we need to have a focus, areas that be more clear and be more proactive address to energy efficiency savings. And one of the areas what definitely needs more focus is how the energy efficiency measures are actually, how it's done to help the industries to align. And why energy efficiency actually matters. 45% of world energy is converted into the motion by electric motors. And in large motors and generators, 10% of the world energy is converted into motion by large motors and partially generators. And on your point, Liam, we know where those motors are running with the customers on industry, infrastructure, on transportation, running on different kind of customers' processes, pumping water, food and beverage, mining. To address those, we would be able to save lots of energy and reduce the carbon emissions of the world.
Okay. And I was excited to lead this interview with yourself. Any engagement I have with ABB, your colleagues, reading around new targets that you're setting, it's clear to see that you get it, you've cracked it. You can see that sustainable innovation is a key to future success. And it was actually, I suppose, reaffirmed to me when at the end of last year your CEO came out as part of the financial statement. He stated that part of your success in 2023 was down to you having a lead position in markets that are key to the energy transition. So, as I've just said, I think you guys have cracked it. It's both the head and the heart that's informing why sustainable innovation is at the heart of what you do. Am I right in that assumption?
Absolutely right, Liam. To change the world, we need to cut the carbon emissions, and that means the world needs to electrify. We need to address the energy efficiency of existing industry segments, but we also need to help the energy transformation to happen on emerging green industries like carbon capture, district heating, heat pumps, hydrogen, turbine to electric. All of those are electrically driven applications or industry segments. When we look at the demand of electricity, actually the demand is growing 10 times more than any other energy source. And ABB is well positioned to help our customers cut the energy bill with the leading technologies in electrification automation we do have and we do carry. At ABB Motion, being world leaders on drives and motors, we also help our customers cut the energy bill and keep the world turning every single day.
And if I may, can I ask you to get maybe into the weeds of any examples of how that's happening? You know, we like to talk to sometimes the how, the solutions, the innovations that are helping customers, helping industries transition. So can you elaborate on that any further?
Yeah, that's a good point. In large motors and generators, as mentioned, 10% of world electricity is converted into motion by large motors. There's roughly 1 million motors out there running on different kind of customer processes. It's a great opportunity to address the energy saving of this because 90% of those are fixed speed, so they run on constant speed. So what does it mean? It's the same like you would be driving your car with the gas fully on, full throttle, and controlling the speed with the brake. It's not very energy efficient. So that's also an opportunity we have on install base of medium voltage motors. So with the new technology, disruptive technology we are launching called MV Titanium is addressing the install base of a medium voltage motors. Saving opportunity is roughly 40% on energy savings. But not only that, it is really making the difference on carbon emission reductions. So total equivalent opportunity we have is roughly 2/3 of entire European carbon emissions annually. Think about this energy saving opportunity for our customers and what huge impact this would be for our society. It's really win-win.
Yes, and you say there's a win-win potential. It's great to have the innovations coming in, but to have the innovations there, you also need the pull from industry. You need to help deliver this transition to resource, low carbon and efficient future. We need to help drive awareness, drive investment in these new innovations. So do you see that as something that's critically important to yourselves, to your division, to ABB? And secondly, if so, how are you trying to facilitate that?
To create the pull, that needs awareness. And how to increase the awareness is actually telling the stories around the industries and different companies, what technologies we already have today, and how economical feasible it is to invest to reduce the energy bill and cut the emissions. And we are doing multiple different things. And ABB Motion, for example, we have energy efficiency movement when we have invited different companies, different industries, increased awareness, but also been thought leaders of an industry because it's all about the knowledge at the end of the day. Technologies we already have.
Okay. And I'd like to end these discussions on a personal question, if I may. And it's strikingly obvious, when speaking to yourself, that you have a deep-held passion around sustainability. You really are trying to, I suppose, push and support the ABB's Mission to Zero program. So where does that come from? Where does this deep-lying passion come from to help push your business, push your colleagues, and obviously help, I suppose, yourself live a sustainable life?
ABB's purpose is very much around the sustainability, and that's fully aligned my own beliefs and thoughts also. So that motivates me and colleagues across the world because we are fully empowered and capable of helping our customers reduce the energy bill and cut emissions. But not only this, I'm an outdoor person by my soul. I like to have my walks and runs and hikes in the forest and in nature. That's really my own time, and that you can call it's my yoga. And it's really the cornerstone of our well-being. I love nature. And if we think about the greenness, the nature we have, I think it's something unique we have in the entire universe, which really need to be protected and guarded for ourselves, but also generations to come.
Brilliant. Well, Heikki, you're a man of my own heart, and I share those sentiments. So thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure interviewing, and I thoroughly enjoyed speaking with you today.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Heikki. And that concludes another Reuters Impact discussion. I'm Liam Dowd, Sustainability Lead at Reuters Professional, and until next time, all the very best.